This bantamweight bash is underrated. I love this fight. We got a true pick'em when Matheus Nicolau takes on Manel Kape, aka Starboy. Starboy had a tough out in his debut against Alessandre Pantoja, but Pantoja's no joke and is a guy who is pretty tough to make your UFC debut against. It was a close fight that Starboy lost, but in that fight, from my view, you could see that Manel Kape has the base and is someone who has the skill set and plenty of room to still grow in the UFC. But in this fight right here, he takes on Matheus Nicolau, who was supposed to be fighting against the hyped up prospect Tagir Ulanbekov, but Ulanbekov had to pull out, and Manel Kape stepped right in, no questions asked. I personally love seeing that. A guy makes his debut just weeks ago, loses the fight, but then is super anxious to get a second immediate crack, and does so by accepting a fight against a guy like Nicolau, who is making his second UFC run. He's 15-2-1 overall, and his first run saw him have decisive wins over Luis Smolka and John Moraga, but he did drop a tough one to Dustin Ortiz and was sent his temporary papers. He has earned the second chance, though, and he was originally being fed to Ulanbekov, who is super nasty, but Nicolau is a legit black belt and has a well-rounded game, so he'll likely have the advantage if it does hit the mat, but we know Starboy can crack. So what are your thoughts on this one? Are you going with Starboy, or is he going to be seeing stars in this one?
Yeah, no, I think this is such a cool matchup stylistically. I mean, Nikolai, he can crack too, but I would say Starboy definitely has the power and definitely the punching power. But like you said, he's a black belt, legit black belt in jiu-jitsu. I'm gonna take him for submission, and Starboy is gonna be seeing stars and go to night night sleep on the ground via submission. It's kind of crazy that 19% is going with decision. I see this being a submission finish with Nikolai. 81% Tapology is going Cape knockout. That's really the only way I see him winning. I do not see him winning a unanimous decision versus this guy. I think people are kind of sleeping on this, but the odds makers, they see what it is. It is a true pick 'em in my opinion also.
Yeah, great points. I was very surprised to see that discrepancy from Tapology. 81%. It seems like even after that last outing against Pantoja, that the community is still pretty bullish on Starboy. And despite it being a true pick 'em, you're right. Most of that 81% for Starboy is Brown. They think he's going to get that KO TKO finish over Nicolau. I'm going to roll with them. I just like the mindset of Manel Kape. I think he's itching to get back in there, and I think it speaks to the mentality and speaks to where he believes he is, where he's saying, yo, I'm ready to go. Give me a second opportunity against another tough dude. Allow me to prove my worth and show everyone that it's not just hype. So I'm going to buy into that. I think that the 81% is a little disrespectful. I think that people are writing off Matheus Nicolau, who is no tough out. And while I am a little bit worried if it does hit the mat, I think Manel's going to find a way to land more significant strikes, maybe sneak a finish. But overall, I like Cap. I like Starboy winning a close decision. So this one's tight. Any last thoughts on this one, Nicolau versus Cap?
No, super excited for this fight, and honestly, this card's pretty stacked for a fight night, boys. So definitely check out our other videos, like, subscribe, comment, and let us know who you guys are picking, and let's talk about it.